How's it going, everybody? So let's get on with it. And Daniel 11, King of the North, King of the South, and when he hath taken away the multitude, his heart shall be lifted up, and he shall cast down many 10,000s, but he shall not be strengthened by it. Again, this is King of the North, King of the South, and then we're talking about the King of the South because that's in blue. For the King of the North shall return, and shall set forth a multitude greater than the former, and shall certainly come after certain years with a great army and with much riches. Eventually, the king of the north morphs into the Antichrist. I think this is exchange of powers of kingdoms throughout antiquity. And in those times there shall be many that stand up against the king of the south. Also the robbers of thy people shall exalt themselves to establish division, but they shall fall. So the king of the north shall come and cast up a mount and take the most fenced cities, and the arms of the south shall not withstand, neither his chosen people, neither shall there be any strength to withstand. But he that cometh against him shall do according to his own will, and none shall stand before him, and he shall stand in the glorious land by which his hand shall be consumed. He shall also set his face to enter the strength of his whole kingdom, and upright ones with him. Thus shall he do, and he shall give him the daughter of a woman, corrupting her, but she shall not stand on his side, neither be for him. After this, he turn after this shall he turn his face unto the isles, and shall make many, but a prince of his own behalf shall cause the reproach offered by him to cease without his own reproach. He shall cause it to turn upon him. And over to something we understand better. Again, King of the North, King of the South. Who is the King of the North and King of the South? Seleucid Empire, uh, King of the North, Ptolemaic dynasty, King of the North, Seleucid Empire. Views on the King of the North. Some interpretations point to Russia, allies speculate. See all the speculation? All the speculation. Who's King of the North in the book of Daniel? Actually, a series of Greek kings in Syria of the Seleucid, same one. Eventually, it morphs into the Antichrist, and nobody is saying that yet, so let's do a different search. The king of the north in Daniel 11 eventually becomes the Antichrist. Oh boy, where did that search go? There it is. In biblical prophecy, the king of the north in Daniel serves as a historical, prophetic prototype of the Antichrist, while the first half of the chapter refers to the Seleucid kings, specifically, and we talked about that at the very beginning, that it began with this guy of the Greek Empire. Most futurist scholars believe the final verses transition to the ultimate end times Antichrist. Well, of course, that's what we said. Historical fulfillment describes a wicked ruler who desecrates Jewish temples, stops daily sacrifices, no. He was a parallel of it, but that's the Antichrist again. Shifts, folks, there it is. Prophetic fulfillment, which is what I'm telling you, beginning in Daniel 11:36, the focus shifts to the time of the end. Yep, in quotation marks, When they talk about the time of the end, that's why you know it has to be the Antichrist. Now, today we ended at verse 18, so we have a long way to go, don't we? Yes, we do. Then Jesus answered and said unto her, O woman, she was the one talking about, but even the dogs get the crumbs that hit the floor. O woman, great is thy faith, which means she was baptized by the Holy Spirit, and greatly so. Be it unto thee even as thou wilt. And her daughter was made whole from that very hour. And Jesus departed from that area and then went into the Sea of Galilee. And then he went up into a mountain and he sat there. And a great multitude came to him, having with those that were lame, blind, dumb, maimed, and many others, cast him down at Jesus' feet, and he healed them. Insomuch that the multitude wondered when they saw the dumb to speak. This is what he does to us today. He gives us a mouth to speak the truth, ears to hear the truth, eyes to see the truth. He cast out our demons, even healing the leper. Leprosy was a form of sin, healing our sin nature. They're all parallels, or most of them are parallels of what he does in his sheep today. The maimed to behold, the lame to walk, the blind to see, and they glorified the God of Israel. Walking, being lame to walk, because we walk upright. Again, talking about sin, nature, salvation. Then Jesus called his disciples unto him and said, I have compassion on the multitude, because they continue to be with me 3 days and have nothing to eat. I will not send them away fasting, lest they faint in the way. And the disciples said unto him, where are we going to get all this bread or whatever you're talking about? We're here in the wilderness to feed all these people. Jesus said unto them, how many loaves have ye? They said, 7, and a few fishes. He commanded the multitude to sit down on the ground. And he just got through doing that the other day. I don't think this is a repeat of that. Again, we are at 15. And yes, then it was 14. Yes. How many times did Jesus feed the multitude in Matthew? It was 2 or 3 times, 2 separate times. There it is. So once in Matthew 14 and once in Matthew 15. I know, we just got through reading about it. It was worded a little different. I just want to make sure that I didn't mess this up like I seem to do a lot of times without remembering to turn the page. I'm glad you're here. I love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.